Good morning. We're going to make a skillet dish that I like to call, just kind of throw it together, skillet. It's a great breakfast. It's delicious. It's hearty. And what I did is I started with some sausage that I got at Publix, just regular mild sausage, really delicious. Once that renders all of the fat, then you go ahead and add chopped up potatoes. And if you see how nice and crispy they get, you want to add the potatoes first after you render the fat from the sausage. Because once you do that, you're going to get all this beautiful crispiness right there. See how that is? Just gorgeous. The next thing you're going to do is add some seasoning. Now I added some garlic powder, a little splash of paprika, some onion powder, a little bit of salt, and at the end, we're going to spice it up a little bit. And of course, some freshly ground black pepper. Really want to give it a nice taste, little zing. Add some malt vinegar sea salt. This is really, really, really good. Now the next thing I'm going to add is the onions and the garlic. Now I'll only use a couple of cloves of garlic because remember, this is breakfast. So you add the garlic in, and the onions, saute it. And you see some of these potatoes are just beautiful. See how it's getting a nice crisp? Yum. So saute that around. Okay, so we got the onions and everything's all kind of cooking up in there. The next thing we're going to add is pow. We're going to add a little bit of zing with these tomatoes, and the tomatoes are going to pop. They're going to be really delicious in this dish. Really, really delicious. So we're going to add that in, and it adds a little bit of liquid too, a little bit of zing. We like that. So at this time, I like to add just a little bit of hot sauce. Just a little bit. Adds a little zing. And zing is the step that we're on right now. Okay. Add some scallions. I love the way the scallions give a nice fresh flavor to this dish because, you know, you have some elements like sausage and, oh, by the way, I did add a little bit of butter. And you have some of those elements that are a little heavy. So you want to kind of lighten it up and freshen it up a little bit. So what I like to do is, depending on the amount of people I have, I kind of make portions. Make sure everybody gets the same amount of sausage. So I just kind of put a little triangle over there. And I put a little triangle over here. And then I put a little triangle over here. Now let me show you what I do next. Because what I do next is the best part of this recipe. I'm going to show you. Crack it right over the top. Right over the top of each of them. Don't worry if it breaks. Somebody always likes their eggs a little scrambled. Here we go. Right over the top. The trick is just kind of like nudge your nail in there and then you'll be able to crack it and it'll be nice. So you see that? Let me show you the trick so that your egg will cook up. Take a piece of aluminum foil and cover it. About 2 to 3 minutes. Make sure that all the edges are covered because that's the only way that those eggs are going to cook. 2.5 minutes and you see the eggs are cooked nice. Now you just add a couple pieces of cheese on each portion and cover it again for 1 to 2 minutes. Not even, maybe 1 minute. Now it's been about 30 seconds. Top it with a little parsley. Nice spatula. Nice crust. Get some of that good stuff in. Pour it around. That's the best breakfast you'll ever eat. Think of that breakfast.
It was excellent. As you can see, I ate that whole plate. And I'm probably going to go up there and grab some more. Had everything. The sausage, the onions, the pepper, the cheese, the egg running through everything. Excellent.
How was the spice?
Fantastic.
Was it too hot?
No, not at all.
But was it flavorful?
It was full of flavor.
Did I make you say this?
No, I'm not paid for it.
Is someone having a temper tantrum?
Yeah, because you didn't get to have any.
Make enough for everybody.